Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gordon Ramsay's Drivers, Dine-Ins, and Dives.
I mean, it's not terrible, but we might want to keep working on that one.
Yeah, we're still working on it. Don't worry, we'll get the name down
Uh,
eventually.
I'm kind of a fan. I don't know if it makes sense for the D&D stream, but I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
close enough.
You had 3Ds there. There's only 2Ds in
Yeah,
D&D.
I mean, true, but I mean, if you
Welcome
look
to
at
Jordan
the
Damsey's Diners, Drives, and Dives.
Gordon Ramsay, oh, that would be a very different show.
Yeah, it sure would.
Uh, but anyways, as a recap for where we left off, you guys were journeying into the sort of, for various reasons, into the valley village of Barovia. Sort of chased by this ethereal fog that you couldn't quite figure out what was going on with it. The fog ended up pushing you guys forward. You were enveloped by it, and you sought refuge within a house with some lights on. Once inside, and you guys sort of made each other's company, you encountered your two current traveling companions, one threatening the other with a knife, and you kind of calmed the situation down a little bit. You've done some exploring throughout the bottom layers of the house. You've gotten up to the third floor thus far, and you ended up retreating back down here after a rather nasty fight with a suit of animated armor. But I don't believe you guys checked anywhere else in the third floor. After sort of retreating down to here, one of your allies managed to find a hidden door, and you found a very strange and ominous letter within a chest that a skeleton was attempting to open. But we return to you guys sitting in the landing of the second floor, surrounded by four suits of what you assume to be non-enchanted armor. And what are you doing?
Well, first we should introduce who we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
To new
Introduce
viewers,
yourself.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
I'm Austin, and I am playing John Bloodstone, who is a rogue demon hunter.
I am Chris /Awks, and I'll be playing Moony Sanders, a rock gnome monk.
Oh yeah, I'm a human.
And I am CJ or Alpha. I am the DM, and I play everyone else.
Ooh, CJ.
All right, so you guys are sitting in the landing. Mooney, you are still a little bit injured from your fight. You weren't quite able to
Yeah.
get all the way back up to full HP, but you're in a lot better position than you were. It seems like everybody else is up to full, and you guys are missing a little bit of resources, but you will. I assume you guys are forging on nonetheless.
Yeah. I don't know that we have too much to explore left on this floor. Oh. I'm noticing there's a crack in the staircase now.
Oh, yeah, that's just a visual indicator letting you know that the top half is heading downstairs and the bottom half is heading upstairs, but they can't really have them overlap because then it just looks like a circle of stairs.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I assume we're gonna, move on now. If we're all healed up, I guess. Are we all ready to go? Back on our adventure, killing some more armor, I guess.
Mooney's kind of just looking around, sipping on his whiskey. And here's John. And, right, yeah. I suppose we should continue to do that. Sorry, I'm still a little bit, banged up from that old suit of armor.
It did hit you rather hard.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Quite a few times. Anyways, uh, let's just keep our fingers crossed that there's not more of those things hanging out up there.
Yes, it would do us good not to fight something like that again.
Couldn't agree more. So who wants to lead the way?
Well, I think we should probably stick in similar order as before. Me, then Vela,
Vela, yeah.
Vela, then Mooney, then James.
Yeah, her name is kind of covered by Mooney right now.
Apologies.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You guys sort of get up into your marching order as you were doing it before, and you head on up the stairs
And
to the
another
third
suit of
floor
armor.
again.
This time it's 3
No.
of them.
You all died.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Uh-oh. But you guys do find the remnants of the armor on the ground still where you guys left them. The doors leading into several of the different areas appear to be closed right now, but obviously there's nothing stopping you from trying to open one. So, what are you doing? Where are you going? Who's leading the way?
I guess I am because I'm in the front.
Okay. Where's John going?
Looks like that door's open, so he's gonna probably think to go that way first, probably. Or I guess it's the hallway.
Yeah, so all of the doors are visually open on the map
Gotcha.
just to make it easier for you guys, but they're physically closed right now.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I guess I'm gonna go this way first because I already moved myself here.
Okay, yeah.
Mooney will follow after.
And your allies won't be far behind.
Oh, is that a tiger skin for fur?
Nope.
Oh,
Yep,
fancy
you
way.
come into this, what you would assume to be a master bedroom. And yes, you do find that sort of tiger pelt stretched across the floor. You do notice off in the far corner what looks to be the other section of that dumbwaiter that you had considered going up.
Ah.
You assume this is where it led to. The curtains are kind of tattered. They're not quite all the way on there anymore, and you can kind of see now that it seems like the fog doesn't just stay close to the ground as fog generally would. It actually, you can't see anything but fog out the window.
Fun.
It's that advanced fog that they talk about.
Yeah. You do notice that the sort of tiger skin, as you're sort of looking it over, Mooney, because I assume that that's what you're doing right now, you do notice that it seems almost like it's rotting.
Yeah, I noticed that with my nature check 12.
It doesn't seem very... It's not hard to tell. It smells. It does not look like it's been very well taken care of. Actually, it seems like this entire floor, weirdly enough, seems like it's the age it should be for how long this house has presumably been abandoned. The rest of the place looked weirdly, like, fresh, like it had just been taken care of that day.
Fascinating. There was something distinctly off about this entire floor of the house. You guys picking up on that?
No, I mean, sure.
Vela,
Smells-
sort of at that reference, she is going to use her one of her divine senses,
Oh,
and she'll sort of feel around. Let me see. So it's 60 feet. See, yeah. So as she sort of pings that, she kind of immediately turns south and says, "I smell undead near."
well,
Now
crap.
the party begins.
Here we go again, I suppose. Lead the way.
It's this way. And she will carry on down this way, and she'll stop in front of this door. Whatever it is, it's likely to attack us the second we enter.
Fair enough. Suppose we should ready ourselves for whatever's beyond this door.
Yeah. What do you do? Do you like? Are you just like getting in a fighting stance? Or are you like readying in action? What are you doing?
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ready an attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Is John doing anything?
I mean, yeah, sure. He's got his two short swords in his hands, ready to go.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. She opens up the door and steps through. She kind of, you almost see her sniffing around like a bloodhound. You're like, oh yes, there's clearly something here, but whatever it is, it hasn't materialized itself.
Fascinating.
Be on your guard.
Shall indeed. I shall indeed.
You have noticed that she's sort of like taken her shield off of her back and sort of like is holding it in front of her. You know, hand on the sword, but not quite out of the sheath yet. Or actually, it's not a sword. It's a warhammer. I'm an idiot. But anyways, so yeah, what are you guys doing?
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of investigate around, see if I can see anything unusual.
Okay. Yeah, so you look around. You can see that this appears to be maybe like a higher sort of servant's room, like some servant that would have been highly regarded in the family. And it looks like the room it connects to appears to be some kind of a nursery. You don't see all that much immediately that comes to mind, except there's some like the doors leading out to the balcony appear to be quite fancy stained glass, which is, I mean, kind of to be expected in a rich place like this, but it's probably not something you see all that often outside of a church. You do see sort of a full-length mirror on the wall, sort of with the wooden frame carved to look like ivy, berries.
Ooh, berries.
Yeah. But nothing else immediately sort of pops out to you, especially nothing like of value.
Fair.
Okay.
Also, for our audio listeners, I rolled a 15. I realize I probably should say that.
Yeah,
this is also an audio podcast. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, that's on the screen. We're good. But wait, no, I should announce my rolls.
Yeah.
And me and Chris
It
are
happens. But anyways.
Yeah.
Is Moony up to anything?
Moony does look around and realize James is not in the room and is not super excited about that. And so he, comes around this corner and he looks into the hallway. James, you coming, bud?
I fight better at a distance. Something's popping out. I want to be able to take shots at it before it gets to me.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Wish I would have thought of that. Can I leave the room?
I mean, you can
no,
if you want to.
That was me in character saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
John, you're better at a distance as well, no?
Not really.
Well, fair enough. I think we should check whatever's in this here room. So I'm gonna, sneakily open the door. I need y'all to get ready to, maybe attack whatever's in here. If there is anything in here, indeed. And I will roll a stealth roll
Okay.
Oh.
to see if I can sneakily open the door. You know,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
kind of a draw and pull. How's a 22 do?
Yeah, you like despite the age of that door, you open it so quietly, like it doesn't even disturb the wind around it.
Beautiful.
In front of you, you do see what appears to be a crib, and not much else in the room.
Hmm.
A little bit of old, sort of mildewed children's toys. And then
Alright.
a dusty crib sitting in the center of the room.
He's going to, with that 22, make his way into the room and investigate the crib.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me that investigation check.
And ooh, 8. How about an 8?
Yeah, you sort of start to go over the dusty crib. You see sort of what appear to be almost like dark black splotches kind of over it. You're not sure if it's like paint or mold or
Blood.
something else. You're not 100% sure, but as you sort of go over that, you do hear a scream.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
There it is. And show me potato salad. 19 for initiative. I am on guard at
Sorry,
that
I
scream.
forgot
Got to click the token.
I'll never do that eventually.
Yeah, it'll happen eventually. You get used to it.
I'll take my higher roll though than the lower one. Or you can change it to 16. I'm fine with either one.
Well, it won't matter too much. It won't really affect your. Yeah, because I mean, 21 versus 16, you'd just be going. You'd be speed tied with Vela, and I'm not going to bother with that. So we'll just let you use it.
All right.
The thing did appear right in front,
Yeah. So
regardless,
and right
but it
behind
appears
me.
to be facing towards Moon.
Oh, that makes sense.
This sort of almost translucent figure appears to be an older woman carrying the sort of ghostly remains of a flickering candle. Where her human
candle.
face normally would be, you just see a large slit for her mouth that stretches ear to ear with rows of razor-sharp fangs from within.
Huh.
I hate that. I don't love that. Hey, you know what? On the bright side, she can't have a higher AC than a suit of armor.
You'd hope.
Probably. Probably.
Only one way to find out.
But let's start hitting this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start by swinging my short sword at her. I gotta clear my other rolls though, so I can see it.
And guess what? You're within 5 feet of
That's
a
true,
friend.
if I hit.
Oh, yeah. if you
But sneak attack.
Let's see.
sneaky peeky.
Deciding to really take a long time to roll that time. I hit, probably.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no,
you did
actually,
hit.
you're going to need a nat 20 to...
Oh, darn it.
Only a natural 20 can
Alright, let's
hit.
roll the damage on that bad
Yeah.
boy.
Yes.
It's a very small ghost, actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, 1 sneak attack damage. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. But thankfully, I have 2 short swords, and I got that cool dual weapon fighting. So
Yep.
let's try again too.
Hit a rug in.
And I don't do anything.
Yes, you do happen to miss it, fortunately.
Yeah.
What? 7 doesn't hit?
Moony.
Okay. You know, when he's going to do what he does best, and he's going to use his quarterstaff to take a swing at the old ghost. Well, actually, he hears the scream and he jumps around. Theater of the
Mhm.
mind. Sorry for you audio listeners.
Thank you.
And as he swings around, he, with his quarterstaff ready, attempts to pop the. Ooh.
Yeah, you're sort of in a very jumpy state right now, and that scream kind of totally threw you off. You just blindly flick that quarterstaff around. You just miss wildly. You end up bashing it against the door jamb.
And then, with his composure regained, he goes for an unarmed palm strike, and does 15 hit?
15 will hit.
Okay, cool. All right. And let's see. Go. Oh, wait, nope.
Yeah, you gotta click on the
Ignore that
name.
roll.
Yep. Click on the name.
I'm actually not rolling with the same thing Austin is, so I'm just gonna do it a little bit more manually. So,
Oh yeah, no, I mean if you just click
3.
on the name in yeah, okay, that's fair.
So,
but yeah, if you go into
bludgeoning
the chat log in Roll20, you can click on the name and roll damage that way.
I'm not using Roll20. I guess I should be.
You are using Roll20. That's what we're playing.
Oh no, yeah, you're using
we're in
you're
Roll20.
using D&DBeyond, but Roll20 is up, so you can just click it on there. You don't have to just click it from the D&DBeyond sheet.
Wait, hold on. So in the chat log, you said?
Yeah, so in the chat where it shows what you rolled, if you click on where it says unarmed strike, it will auto roll damage.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there you go. So,
yep.
Which I guess it was a 7 anyway.
Yeah, you rolled that regardless, so
Sick.
You are all good.
Alrighty. I'm learning, guys, how to use online D&D.
That's all right.
It was never
Okay.
established that it was a ghost. That it just was ghostly in nature.
Yeah, it did seem sort of very translucent.
Oh.
At
Fascinating.
least, when you were... At least to your eyes. It doesn't... You can see through it and see John.
Hi, John.
Yeah.
Hello.
I wasn't in character.
Oh. I did say hello in character, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, Vela
Hey.
is going to see this, and she's going to try to hit it with the Warhammer, because what else do you do when something jumps out in front of you?
Yeah. Fair.
She is going
We
to
need
hit
discourse.
Smack it until it's not moving.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I do
Why
when I
not?
see something that jumps out at me.
Yeah, when you see something that is moving but shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she hits it with the Warhammer. It seems to connect. It doesn't quite do as much as she hoped, though.
Fair.
Uh,
All right, and
the
here comes
creature
James.
is going to
Oh, just kidding.
attack. It is going to... Yeah, okay. It is going to make an attack on you, John.
Makes sense. I did the most damage.
It is going to miss, though.
Woo!
Let's go. All right.
Nice try, madam.
So polite.
All right.
What a gentleman.
It is going to
I
end up
blush a little
phasing
bit, but I
through
try to hide it.
this wall here.
Oh, good.
John and Vela are going to get attacks of opportunity.
Woo!
Oh, that's right, because it moved out of their range.
Vela is going to miss.
I
Classic.
rolled a 14.
That is enough to hit.
Woo!
Go ahead and roll
Let's go.
damage.
Let's go. Don't forget sneak attack damage.
I think it automatically does it.
Yeah, it automatically does sneak attack.
When
It has to do with like if I'm close enough to the person, because they're the two thing. D&D Beyond and Roll20 are working together, so it knows I'm close enough.
Oh, you got 14 total damage.
Yeah.
God
Dang.
bless America.
Well then,
That's a lot of damage.
That is a good hit.
How's
All
it
right.
hanging, sweetie?
And suddenly it's not alive anymore.
it is still
more
alive.
undead than it once was.
But James is now not super happy, given the fact that it just phased through a wall and he can't actually attack it currently.
Blasted through the wall.
He blows up the whole house.
Whoops.
Death house defeated.
Oh. Alright, so he is going to... Yeah, I mean, all he really can do. So he's going to go ahead and try to move over here to try to get a line of shot on it. It's going to have cover.
Mooney leans back as he sees James enter into the room. Hopefully he doesn't crit fail and blast me.
Yeah, so unfortunately he does not hit it.
Yeah.
That cover was a little too much for him. John.
Well, I'm liking the way these short swords have been working for me, so I'm gonna run into the room.
Okay.
Gonna push past my friend here.
Okay.
And
I mean, it's easy. I'm small.
Yeah, no,
I don't take up
I
much
kind of
space.
just walk over you, basically.
Go right between the legs.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go for my first short sword hit.
Okay.
And it's having trouble communicating, apparently. Oh, 17.
There it is.
All right, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and damage is...
As damage does.
Yes.
Indeed. It's really thinking about it.
Yeah, 7 damage that time.
Okay.
Now my second short sword.
All right.
And it's coming. It's 23.
Gonna roll
That
eventually.
is. Oh, that is.
23. That
Yeah.
hits. Go ahead and roll
rolled an
damage.
rolled an
You don't
18
get
there.
you don't get sneak attack for this one though.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you only get sneak attack once per round.
All right. Well, so we should be able to like subtract it. It still shows both of them.
Yeah, no, we can subtract it, no problem. It's not
Yeah.
an issue. I just wanted you to be aware that it
Gotcha.
would apply.
No, that's fair.
Let's see what you get.
4.
All right. So 4 total damage. Nice. Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm
All right.
staying here.
Moony.
You already know. Quarterstaff and palm strikes, baby. That's where it
Okay.
is.
Let's see if you hit.
Here comes. All right.
Okay,
First
you're
time
gonna
he's
hit.
ever
Go
hit with
ahead and roll
quarterstaff.
damage.
Quarterstaff with 8
Ooh.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that was a meaty hit. And with that, it vanishes.
Ooh.
Woohoo! I didn't die in the fight this time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't fall unconscious.
That's also true.
No one actually took any damage.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Huh.
All right.
We showed her, I
Ew.
guess.
That was fascinating. I just came in to look at the crib and then, heard that shriek. Everyone all right out here?
We're fine. It seemed not to lay a finger on any of us.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I suppose we should investigate the rest of this level floor.
Real quick, I'm gonna
Whatever
just
you-
check at the balcony. I think that's what it
Check
says real quick, right?
That's what that is.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, you go out onto it and you immediately sort of
Oh yeah,
Fog.
there's fog.
feel
That's
the
bad.
fog around you. The fog is very dense, and almost the second you step out into it, you can't really see which way you came back from. You sort of look around. Go ahead and just give me a survival check.
Oh, I made mistakes, guys. Survival.
Yeah.
Where's that one? Survival. All right, I got a +1.
Survey
Ooh.
says.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hello.
so you
Four.
kind of like you get spun around. You kind of like lose track of your footing for a little bit, and you find yourself surrounded by the fog. You have no idea which direction leads back to the house, which direction is out. You don't even know if you're on the balcony anymore.
Huh. What?
That's some crazy
Where am
fog,
I?
brother.
I
Would you
yell.
like to do anything?
I yell, where am I?
Oh. You know, Mooney
You s-
hears it.
You, you stepped out only a few feet.
Dude,
Yeah, we're just right
can
back
I-
through here.
I can, like, hear them. Can I hear their voices
Yep.
and know which way to go
Yeah,
now?
you can hear them
Okay.
and walk towards them. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, you're able to get back in, no problem.
Don't go outside!
Yeah, did you forget about that, creepy fog?
To be fair, I actually didn't really even pay attention to what the door was. Just kind of walked out. I was like, oh, new room. Mistakes have been made.
Yeah, I mean, those are some nice, stained glass doors. I could understand why'd you want to go through. Well, I'll do some looking around, see if I can't find anything in here.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception, I've got, I think, a +1.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, so you look around.
This is a room.
And you're actually you're actually shocked that you didn't notice it before. It was like so blatantly obvious. There's like literally a door frame behind the mirror.
You saw that with a 3?
Yeah, it was like the most
Apparently,
obvious
really,
thing.
really obvious.
Yeah, you have it just you have no idea how you could have possibly missed that coming into the room.
Huh.
Is that the one behind James? Is that the mirror?
Yes. Indeed it is.
Hey, look! A door frame! James, right behind you. There's a door frame.
He sort of turns around and he's like, "Oh, yeah, there is."
Huh.
Okay,
Well,
then.
Shall
Well,
we?
you found it, Mooney. I guess you can go on first. Make sure it's safe.
All right. Takes a swig of his whiskey as he walks towards the door.
Yeah.
Cracks it open.
Yeah, you look inside. The door opens easily enough to what appears to be a sort of cobweb-filled staircase. That you would
Uses his
assume...
quarterstaff to clear out the cobwebs.
Yeah, absolutely. You would probably assume leads up to, I don't know, the next floor, maybe an attic. You're not 100% sure.
What's in there?
Guess what, guys? I found another staircase.
Feel like a secret staircase might be the way to go in a house like this?
I think you
certainly would
might be
be.
right.
Certainly might lead us to whatever we're trying to cleanse.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe some more fun ghost things to kill.
onward and forward, my
I
friend.
push in front of you to go back to my leading order.
Oh, right you are. Right you are.
All right, so it's going to go same marching order as before?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to move forward a little bit there, John? Make way for our fair lady Velia.
I mean, to be fair, we don't actually take up 5 feet, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I take up 5 feet.
But
Exactly 5 feet.
you come up a very dusty alley or attic hallway that leads up to a wooden door that appears to be sort of. It already seems to be ajar, weirdly enough.
Look,
this door looks like it could hold jam. That was actually not in character. That was
In
a
fact,
joke.
it could be jelly, because jam don't shake like that.
That was awesome. I know I did the character voice, but that was a joke. That was Austin making fun of the word ajar because he thinks it's funny.
It's funny. It's a joke.
We're just being punny, guys.
But yeah, John, does he just, does he continue opening?
Well,
the-
I can't see anything right now because I don't think you can give me my torch on this level. So I don't know where I would go.
Did you had it lit there?
I mean, I've had it the whole time.
You would have, because you would have had to drop it to dual wield
Oh.
your short swords, or you would have had to put it away.
I mean, did it get put out when I dropped it, or did I just pick it back up?
Well, I mean, if you dropped it, then we would need to worry about whether or not you lit something on fire.
That's fair.
So did you put it out?
But if I put it out, I wouldn't be able to see, so I had to have kept it lit. Because that third floor was
Okay.
dark. So I
Alright,
had to have
so
set it
we'll-
down carefully.
Yeah, we'll say you held it in your teeth.
I mean, maybe I just set it down somewhere carefully. I don't know.
Yeah, I would have assumed you put it down somewhere carefully.
Yeah.
It's just about all you can do. So it's bright light 20, low light 20, right?
Low light.
Per
Is it
torch?
20? It might be 10. Let me look.
thought it
It's
was
bright
20
20,
per
another
torch.
faint 20.
Okay, yeah. My
Yeah.
bad.
That's what I thought.
All right.
There you go.
Then yeah, I do
Now you
continue
got
now.
it.
Now that I can see, I continue.
Yeah. So your allies follow behind you, sort of emptying out into this stairway. James kind of looks out this attic window here, and once again, nothing but fog.
Mm. Yum, yum, yum.
I'm actually going to have both you guys make perception checks.
All right.
Okay. Look for you, lady, tonight. 4.
I got a
Okay.
Oh, that
minus-
was... Wait.
minus
yeah,
1 on
4.
this. So let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. I said
And
Your
let's
thing's
see.
really having a
What do you
lot of
got?
trouble, isn't it?
8.
A whopping 8.
Yeah, so you guys both, for almost a split second, hear a grating, scratching sound
Ah.
of nails on glass.
Huh. It
My
doesn't sound
pointy
normal.
little gnome ears twitch. I would be inclined to agree. Very abnormal, one might say. And also, ow, might I add.
It's fair.
Yeah, where'd that
As
come
you-
from?
Yeah. Yeah, do you take a look to try to find out?
Yeah, I'm a little bit too curious for my own good.
Okay. Yeah. So as you look around, you notice that the window that James was looking out of, there appear to be long claw marks running
Oh,
down.
good.
Fun.
There's creatures in the fog.
Ah.
We're in Stephen King's The Mist now.
Ooh.
That's unsettling.
Or when John Carpenter's The Fog. Maybe they're ghost pirates. I don't say a
Unsettling to
character.
say the least.
Or maybe I have seen John Carpenter's The Fog somehow in this world. Who knows?
Hey,
It's a fantasy world. The rules.
you can never
are
be sure. And James will actually sort of like glance over at you. What is John like wearing right now?
kind of like a
Khakis.
leather duster.
Mhm.
Probably just traditional garb under that. Nothing like special. I think
Okay.
his biggest.
Standard leather armor.
Yeah, leather armor. The only thing that makes him look cool or stand out would be he's got like a duster on.
Okay. Yeah, James will. He'll actually go ahead and touch one of your swords, and it'll be like, "This will probably work better than that light." And it starts to glow.
Huh.
Nice.
Thanks, friend.
Less chance of lighting something on fire.
Fire can be fun, but I guess I'll blow this out.
And not lighting the house on fire is probably just a little bit more fun.
I don't know. I mean, what's a better way to cleanse the demons than to burn the whole place down?
Oh, the place has been burned down to the ground several times before. Didn't seem to do the trick.
Evil has a way of, always coming back.
Well, if it's up to me, guys, evil dies tonight.
The way you said that made it sound really cool, important.
And we should keep saying it repeatedly, and it definitely won't get annoying. Evil dies tonight. Actually, you know what? It's already got annoying.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit. So, anyways, I guess we should probably, try to find the rest of that evil. Get rid of it. Like you were saying.
perfect awkward situation.
It's that special episode of the show tonight where we reference, 2 different horror movies about fog and mist, and then also Halloween Kills.
So bad.
If you're not a horror fan, that was a reference to that.
Yeah, the Halloween movie that the only good part about it is the beginning
I haven't seen that one
Yeah.
yet. That's
when
that's
a
the
bunch
only
of
one I haven't seen
firefighters
so far.
get murdered in spectacular fashion.
Yeah. It is pretty
But
spectacular.
anyways, you guys are now at the top of this staircase, looking out into several different doors that you assume lead to other places. But you haven't gone in them yet, so you don't know.
Smell anything funky on this level, Vila?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yep. Yeah, so Bela will go ahead at that and will activate another Divine Sense.
Beautiful. Love Vela. Belia.
It is
Whichever
very
one it
nice
is.
to have. Like, oh, that's why I couldn't find it on the wrong character sheet. Yeah, so she will go ahead and do that. And she will sort of... There are undead here,
Fun.
behind that door. And she sort of gestures to the door that you are standing right in front of, Moony.
Very good. And Mooney will go for another stealthy opening of a door. That's his expertise.
You try to open up that door. It is locked.
But he stealthily notices that it's locked.
Yep.
With a
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, you don't make very much noise at all as you notice the padlock on the door.
And I turn, trying to, not wake the undead. It's locked, guys.
I immediately pull out my lockpicks and like, well, let's have at it.
Oh, fair enough. And Mooney moves out of the way.
Let me find that. Remember, it's right here. Then, how do I use? I can't remember how to use those.
I think you might be able to click on it.
I thought so, but it's looking like it's not wanting to work this time. I swear I did it before.
I'm positive that you have.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to...
I remember what it is. It's I have to go over to my...
Yeah, click on where it is.
I think I have to click on the proficiency itself, maybe, to do it? No?
Yeah, well, no, you should be able to click on it in the tools
I
section.
clicked on the tools and it didn't do anything. I'll try.
Go and clicking in your inventory is doing
Yeah,
anything?
I'm like, oh, I'm looking at the Thieves' tools. I have the information about them.
Interesting.
Wait.
It should
Actually,
be
I think I see it.
showing
I think
up.
I see the problem. Sorry. I had this slightly too far off to the right, and I didn't see the button.
Okay. All right. I was like, it should be in there.
Yes. And that would
Kind
be
of a basic feature.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
So, all right. I am proficient in them. So here we go.
Ah.
Oh, that's a good fail.
Yeah. So you start to sort of use the lockpicks the way you've always done them, and you just end up jumbling it all up. You sort of bend one of your picks out of shape. You don't know what's up with this lock, but it is
A real
it's not giving
Skyrim,
you
you turned it a little bit too far, and you just cranked it as hard as you could.
you might have applied too much pressure. You're not 100%.
There's something
sure.
wrong with that lock, I say. Not taking credit for myself. I'm blaming the lock.
Yeah, absolutely.
The lock's bad.
How big is this lock? You said it's a padlock, yeah?
Yep, it's a padlock.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Mooney's gonna make an attack on it.
Wait.
Okay.
Are you announcing that you're doing that, or just doing it? Or I be able to see him swinging, maybe, to stop him? Because I just had a thought.
Go ahead and so if Mooney is committing to the attack, I'm going to have you both roll initiative to see
Okay.
who acts first.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair. Hadn't considered that.
Okay, we got a 15.
And
And what's
a...
John coming with?
And a...
Are you using Chrome?
Yeah,
That explains it.
7. Well, it's the only place that I
Uh,
have the... Like, it has... Chrome extensions are really easy to use. That's why I had
Oh
it.
well, yeah,
And-
Firefox also has Beyond 20. But anyways,
Biddy bop, and I
yeah.
critically hit
so,
the padlock.
Yeah, you hit it. Go ahead and just roll damage for me. Yeah. So you go ahead and what are you sort of? What's this look like?
He takes his quarterstaff after he sees John just bend his pick
Mhm.
and kind of walk away with his head hung a little, and he just overhand strike at the padlock.
Yeah, so just like both hands on the staff just comes down right on like the base of the padlock where the actual hoop of it connects, and you hit that and it just snaps open.
As he does
I
that,
got the
as
lock,
it
guys.
falls down, I go, "Didn't we find a key earlier?"
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I was
worry.
wondering how long it was going to take you to remember the key.
I got a quarterstaff, and now we don't have to use the key. Now we have a cool key.
It did make a very loud noise, so any attempt at stealth is probably gone.
Yeah, no, Mooney realizes it.
Yeah. Just double checking.
And using his quarterstaff, he kind of... Oh, well, actually, no. He wouldn't be able to prod open the door. I'm assuming this is a pull-open door.
This one would be... No, it'd be a push.
Ah. Very good. He will walk forward. And, you know what? He's already hit the padlock. He doesn't really care at this point, and he kind of just kicks open the door. Bonk!
Yeah, you kick open the door, and you see what appears to be a child's bedroom. There's two beds sort of sitting on opposite sides of the room. And it strikes you as very odd. There's two skeletons in the middle of the room. Children.
I think I just found the remains of the children who used to occupy this here household.
Are they undead or dead?
Well, they very much appear to be dead.
Poke
Now,
them with
that
your
is not
stick.
to say that they might not be undead in a minute or two.
Try poking him with your stick.
You see, well, all right. Takes a swig of his whiskey and he walks in and, gives the skeletons a prod.
Yeah, so you walk in, quarterstaff held in your hands, walking right past a sort of a very nice dollhouse. It appears to be actually a perfect replica of the house itself.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We're
On
also
your
in
left,
Hereditary.
and-
This is even more horror movie references today.
Are we going to get sucked into the tiny dollhouse?
And on your right-hand side, you see what appears to be a chest, probably holding toys. You go over and you prod the skeletons, and a stuffed toy clatters out of, or kind of fumbles out of the arms of the smaller skeleton.
Well,
But they do not move.
they're definitely just dead.
Huh.
I suppose we should look around and see if we see anything else. This is
Alright.
just depressing. Oh. Mooney's gonna look inside the chest.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look at the toy, the dollhouse.
So, yeah, once you do that, you guys actually see something appear.
Oh, fun.
Oh, good. Were you rolling initiative?
You see two children appear on the beds.
Oh, good.
Looking at
two He's jumping on the bed.
Haha.
And both fell off and died instantaneously. Tragic.
You shouldn't mess with my stuff. The little boy sort of calls to you.
Apologies there, kiddo. And who might you be?
Thorn.
Ah, I see.
The seemingly older, what appears to be older sister, you would guess, kind of part way between standing and floating, kind of moves over towards where the younger boy is, and kind of looks at all of you guys. Who are you?
Friends.
Why are you here?
We're here to. It's a great question.
Yes, a great question indeed. And Mooney steps forward, trying to use his winning charisma. Hopefully not get murdered. We are just, humble travelers trying to take refuge from that spooky fog out there. Might you kiddos know anything about that?
We don't know anything about the fog. We were up here. Our parents kept us up here to keep us protected from the monster in the basement.
Monster in the basement, you say? That's what?
Monster. What monster exactly are you referring to?
They never let us see it.
Oh,
They kept us here to keep us safe.
well, that didn't seem to work.
We starved.
Yeah, come on now.
What?
They're just children.
I mean, we don't know how old they are now. When did you guys die? How old are you now? How long have you been dead? Are you?
John puts his head in his hands. Or Mooney puts his head in his hands.
She sort of looks to what appears to be the completely bricked up window. We don't know.
Fair enough. You like cool ghosts? Like let us leave, or how's this gonna have to go?
We've been alone.
Just
Take us with you.
Huh.
take you with us. Right.
Huh.
Mooney would like to make an insight check as to, whether the take us with you. Well, as to most of what they've said so far, and to see if he can, detect any ill intent. How about a critical success with a 21?
So you sense that these children have been stuck in this room for ever since they died, and their souls can't move on unless you help them.
Fair enough. All right, well, you do seem to be, stuck here, and I suppose we could use any help we can get. As far as I can tell, you do just seem like, kids, so, just hang out in the back, and, if you can give us any helpful pointers, and the rest of you guys oppose.
No promises will keep them safe. I'll do my best, but I'm trying to keep myself safe, most importantly.
Well, fair enough.
Okay, and at that, yeah, so with the way that you guys answered, you guys are,
Die.
no,
Fall dead on
not
the ground.
quite.
Never to be seen of again.
Not yet.
Oh.
That's for later.
Huh?
No. This is supposed to be a series,
Um,
CJ.
I am going to need both of you guys to make charisma saving throws.
Well,
Oh,
You can
perfect.
choose to fail this if you wish.
Is this a magic charisma saving throw?
In a sense.
Because if it does, I have advantage on magic saving throws.
For in this case, I would say no.
No? Okay.
19.
How about a 19?
Oh, that's you.
Okay.
Crap. I might
That is me.
17. Still pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the children each try to reach out to you guys, and they sort of, their hand kind of fades into yours, and then they're snapped back.
To reality. Well, there goes gravity. Anyways.
Take us
They
with
snap
you.
back.
Don't think we can.
And, to be honest, I don't feel like, taking you with us as, passengers in my own body.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have enough of my own demons in here, if you know what I mean.
And I have too much whiskey in my body.
You're minors, so you can't go in his body.
Y'all should probably just stay here, and, we'll resolve whatever that's going on here so you guys can move on.
Yeah.
Into the afterlife.
That sounds like a plan to me.
And I like take a step back towards the door.
Yeah, so as you try to step back towards the door, I'm going to need another charisma save from you.
Ah, cool. A 19 again.
Yeah, so again, this young boy tries to reach out to you. He tries to like reach out, his eyes pleading at you, but he's forced back.
Goodbye. I also follow.
Yeah, and as you follow,
Another charisma save.
she's going
I
to.
understand.
Yep.
No, I get it. I follow. What if I crit fail? Probably. Let's find out.
Survey says.
Survey says next week I'm gonna use Firefox. I roll a
So-
7. Woo! Time to die.
So, John,
Yeah.
the young girl reaches out to you, and her body phases into yours and vanishes, and you don't feel all that different, except you now have, well, I'm just going to send you something that is
Right.
going to affect the way that you play your character.
All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I got a ghost in me.
Yeah, I kind of figured you got possessed.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense that the teenage girl wants to go in the most angsty body she could find in the room. All right.
But yeah, so I went ahead and sent that over to you.
Right.
John now has that.
Huh.
You've got ghost herpes.
So wait, is that okay?
That is now part of your character.
Okay. I'll put that in my character traits, so I try to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Moony, you are able to get out because you did succeed on that throw, though you did see the young woman vanish into John's body.
I don't love that, I'll be honest.
As Vela tries to step out, she is also going to need to make a charisma save. Yeah. So she is. Yeah. So as she's able to step through, no problem.
Oh, sweet.
And the young boy kind of looks, and John, you feel
Darn it.
a sort of a immense desire to not leave him behind.
Oh. I mean, I think one of you should take him with you. It just feels mean to leave them here.
James immediately backs up. Not it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
Vela's going to kind of search your eyes. Very well. And she will allow the young boy to touch her and fade into her.
Oh boy.
I'm glad you listened.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's come on. Let's get to the next room, baby.
Are you guys sure you're okay? You know, with the ghosts possessing you and all that.
At the word ghost, you do actually see Vela almost flinch for a second.
I don't think she liked when you said that. Maybe don't say that again, buddy. Haha.
Say what?
The G word.
Ghosts?
I told you not to say that.
Oh. All right. Fair enough. Come again.
Anyways, where are we going? Lead the way, Mr. Possessed.
Don't like that word either, but I'll let it slide this time.
That wasn't me.
I know. I was talking to James.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm really intrigued by that monster in the basement.
Nope.
We probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know if we're quite equipped to handle whatever that monster in the basement was. At least not yet.
I guess that's fair. I guess we can look around up here. Alright, well, I'm gonna go into this room down here.
Fair enough.
Moony, I'm actually going to have you make an insight check.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
12.
enough. As Vela passes you, you notice that she seems to be almost terrified right now.
Oh, good. Moody steps up behind her. Vela, you all right? You seem a little bit shaken.
She kind of like jumps at you, actually, saying that. She's like, I'm all right.
All right. Well, you know, if you need a little liquid courage, I'll always gladly oblige. And Mooney, you know,
Leave my
squeaks
body.
past her.
She sort of like snaps to her senses as she says that. The children. We shouldn't leave their bodies.
Oh, fair enough. Well, all right then. I guess we should, you know, give them a proper resting place. He comes back out the door. And Mooney, you know, grabs a sheet off the blanket.
Mhm.
Or a sheet off the bed and then kind of
No,
collects
sheet
the
off the
remains.
blanket. Yeah,
Yeah, you understand.
exactly.
And scoops the remains into the blanket and kind of wraps it up and ties it up.
Yeah.
Throws it over his back.
Yeah, you now have children's skeletons.
Yay!
Woo!
They're hanging on my back kind of like a knapsack.
Yeah.
Alright,
All
back
right.
down to this bottom
Now
room
that
I
that's
said we
taken
should
care
go.
of.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Don't worry, I'll keep their bodies nice and safe. Or, you know, what's left of them.
Guys, come on.
All right. Hold your horses.
Ah. Oops.
Ah,
I accidentally clicked away from the D&D.
Uh-oh.
Sure, you could have like a second of a blank normal background. Sorry. Alright, let's look around here and see if there's anything we can find here to help these kids.
yeah. And ourselves.
Yeah,
While we're at
the
it.
kids.
Huh. Anyways.
Something like that.
You know, like a
And
perception check as we enter the room.
I don't think there's anything in here.
Yeah. So, You look around. It seems like a very dusty room with a small bed, a nightstand, a stove, a desk, and a stool. Uh, you do see sort of a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress.
Like that.
Sits over by the windowsill. Cobwebs draping across it. You don't see anything that sort of catches your eye, anything of value. Just a lot of what seems to have been left behind.
Mooney checks what's inside the desk. Or on the desk.
Yeah, you go ahead and just give me a investigation.
I'm investigating. Woohoo! 6.
6.
Yeah, you look around in the drawers and on top of it. You don't find much. You find a couple of sheets of old dusty paper, an ink jar that seems to have completely coagulated by this point. Still, quill pens still stuck inside of it. But you don't see anything except for the old remnants of whoever lived here.
Well, nothing in this desk except a whole bunch of paper and what probably was an inkwell at one point. I don't like the way that doll's looking at me, though. I'll tell you that much. Creepy.
And I don't.
That it was on this chair over here? Oh.
Yeah, the doll is there, if that's what you're talking about. It's right over by the windowsill.
Alright, well, it looks like we got everything in here. Time to leave.
Mooney, being the curious man that he is, goes over to the doll and prods it.
Yeah, you prod it, it slumps over.
All right. Doll isn't possessed, guys. Don't worry.
That's good.
Alright, next room.
I'd like to think so. Nothing over here, huh? Wait, what's this cabinet?
Are you trying to investigate it?
Oh, of course.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'll look around and that is a cabinet.
Empty, dusty shelves. You don't see anything. Doesn't
All
seem
right.
like there's anything to find.
Chad, he did crit fail there.
I did.
Audio listeners.
Yep. Yep.
As you guys are walking out of this room, James actually will sort of... And Vela actually will let out a scream. And he will start laughing. He's like, the fucking kid got you good, huh?
Wasn't very nice of you. You shouldn't do that.
He sort of like looks over at you and he's like, she's been acting like this since the kid got in her.
And?
She's jumping at her own shadow.
So he's a little scared. There's something wrong with that.
I could be much help in a fight.
Oh, it'd be like you in a fight, in the background, not helping.
Boy.
He sort of like looks you over and he's like, you know, I could shoot you right now and feel nothing about it.
Well, I don't like you.
And in comes Mooney. Now, everybody, let's relax. I understand, everyone's on edge with us fighting an impending evil. But let's keep our sights on the prize. And not, be at each other's throats.
I didn't
Ain't
even
gonna-
see Weeagooby child skellies.
Yeah.
I just caught that. I don't have chat open the entire time, but I love looking into there and seeing that.
When Mooney says that, I said, "Who put you in charge?" And I walk away to this next room.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I guess
Well,
now's my
he's
chance at
something.
being a father. Ugh. Alrighty. I'm too drunk for this. And he looks back at Vela, who seems to be trailing behind a little bit, and,
Mhm.
signals her forward. Come on, everything will be alright.
Yeah, she'll follow along with you.
I don't even know where John went.
He went into the room. Yeah.
Ah, that room. Ah, the creepy sheet room. Cool.
Yeah. As you sort of enter into this, it seems to be a chamber full of like old
Secrets?
furniture. You assume, sort of
Ah.
all covered in dusty white sheets. There's sort of an iron stove off on one side. Appears to be pretty much the only thing that isn't uncovered. But do you like sort of look around and
Yeah, I'm gonna look around.
yeah, absolutely.
In like a minute when it goes through.
Yeah. I that's why I switched over to Firefox, is because Chrome just
Ooh.
doesn't work very well with it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, you sort of look around. You do see like several of several of the sheets have like they have a like a mirror underneath it, or they have a chair. But you don't. Nothing immediately catches your eye.
This room is.
There is
boring.
some fancy stuff here, but it's not the kind of stuff you carry around with you out of here.
Okay.
Like, it might sell for a little bit, but it'd be difficult to track it out of here.
Well, in classic Mooney fashion, he's gonna go around and start tugging the sheets off of everything to see if he can find anything. Investigating!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, so you start tugging off all of the sheets. You see pretty much more of the same stuff, some chairs, some desks. You don't see any more mirrors. You do see a harp. And then the only other thing you notice is a wooden trunk.
Ah, would you look at that? A trunk, presumably here.
Yes, actually.
Awfully trunk-shaped.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna crack that sucker. Well, is it locked?
Nope. You are able
Ah.
to open it, no problem.
Whoop.
Inside, you find the skeletal remains of what you would think was an adult.
Oh my god. Come on now. There's just dead bodies everywhere. There's another one inside the trunk.
What? There's a body in the trunk?
Well, there's a skeleton in the trunk.
It's not. It's a weird place to put a body.
I would agree, especially when you got a whole bunch of furniture in here. Doesn't really make sense. Unless they were trying to hide the body. A murder. Maybe. A cover-up. Maybe, again.
Could be.
I don't know, it does seem weird to just have a skeleton hanging out in the trunk. You guys think we should carry this one as well?
You got a bag of them, why not?
I mean, I guess, Can't hurt to give another skeleton proper burial, I guess. It, lays out the sheets and then scoops out the bones and puts it on there.
Yeah.
Ties it up and slings it back around his neck.
I will
All right.
actually have you, as you're
Make a
sort of
strength check?
looking over the bones,
Okay.
I'll have you just make me a medicine check.
Medicine check, okay.
Yeah, just to see if you know what happened. Or if you can guess. You sort of look it over, you're not 100% sure, it's hard to tell from the bones. There do appear to be several parts where it looks like parts of the bone have like chipped away. But you're not sure if that's like damage caused by injury or if it's just age. You're not you're not really sure.
Do I notice anything particularly on the skull in terms of that chipping?
Little bit, yeah. Not much. It does appear cracked in a few places, but
Oh,
um, you don't see anything that like screams to you, like this is specifically how this person died.
fascinating. Well, I can't say for sure, but putting two and two together, this skeleton in a trunk, and I do see some damage. It could be age, but could also be foul play. We'll have to investigate this further. Settle it on my neck. And I close the trunk.
Yeah, I mean they're bones. They don't weigh all that much. I mean,
Bones.
and you're used to carrying rather heavy loads. Anyways, you're a monk. So it's
And brewing
not.
supplies.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a huge issue for you. You're used to carrying liquids around for long periods of time. So a couple
Where
of
I get
dusty
all 8
bones
points of
aren't
my
much.
strength from.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as you guys sort of look around here, um, one thing that I'd say all of you would actually start to notice, Vela has kind of been sort of trying to kind of stay back in the corner. And as you are like sort of looking over towards her direction, you do notice her kind of stumble back a little bit as she sort of falls into what appears to be a secret door.
Oh,
This place is just
nice.
riddled with secrets.
Well, that tracks. What will this be in, a haunted house and everything? Good
I like
job,
the word
David.
haunted
You
either.
see a spiral staircase heading down.
Oh. Well,
This must be how we go to the basement.
I assume you're correct on that one. I still don't know that we're quite ready for what lies down there.
Well,
There
I
anywhere
will
else?
actually say that with finding that, you guys are now level 2.
Woo!
Woo! We're speeding through. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to level up my
You can just go to manage character and levels.
Okay. In D&D Beyond?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can just toggle up to the next one.
Manage and
Woo!
level 2. Woo! Do we gain all our HP back when we level up?
Yeah, might as well. I'm feeling nice.
And I'm feeling strangely reinvigorated.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get some abilities. This will just be a quick intermission. Just
Done.
while we, well, yeah, I just have 2 characters
Yeah,
to
that's
level
fair.
up, so.
Fair. I now have access to key.
Oh, I have for the audience. I now have the option for cunning action. I can take a bonus action on each of my turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Nice.
So I get a free disengage. That'll probably be all I remember to do from going forward.
I mean, being able to take the dodge or the like hide action it's good to have.
That's fair.
Just being able to take well, no, I don't think you can take dodge.
No, I don't have dodge. I have dash,
Yeah,
disengage,
it's dash,
and hide.
disengage, or hide.
Alright, so now that is that. I get unarmored movement.
Ooh.
Nice. You fast.
He's a fast boy.
He's fast.
Based.
I have
Yeah.
so much more health now.
I have not over, almost double my health.
Yeah, me
Nice.
somewhat. I went from 10 to 17.
And now I can move 35 feet instead of 25.
Ooh. You can move faster than me now.
And I get key, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
All the stuff I get to do.
Jeez, your level 2 is a lot better than my level 2.
Ninth level, I gain the ability to move what? Vertical? Along vertical surfaces and across liquids. Huh. I become Jesus at level 9. So that's pretty cool.
Nice. That is not bad at all.
Yeah, I'd say so. Class.
Okay.
Class.
Just go back and do it.
I don't think anything else changes for me because none of my stats change. But I do have to copy all of key, which is stupid.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Holy cow.
All right. All of your allies are now leveled up.
Woo!
Yay! Level 2. Let's go.
Set.
Oh, it feels so much better.
All right. Cool. So you are now level 2. Are you guys going to continue to investigate up here, or are you heading down? It's up to you.
I think we should go downstairs and see this monster.
Right.
That's what we're here for. To hunt to kill the monsters.
Right you are.
All right.
I
So
suppose.
is that what you guys are deciding?
I'm scared, but I guess.
You're not the only one.
Huh. Is it Vela? Is Vela the other scared one?
Oh yeah, Vela's scared.
Vela right now is terrified. Have you been paying attention?
Yeah, I sure have.
All right. So with that, it sounds like you guys are all going downstairs.
I guess. Yeah. Oh man. We're gonna die.
So who is leading the way?
I am, as always.
Okay.
And I think Mooney is now probably second behind.
Fair. Okay, so I'm going to have you be there. You're going to be a little ways out just so that everyone fits on the map. And there we go. You guys find yourselves here. In what seems to be sort of a labyrinth of dark corridors.
I can't see again.
That's weird because I set your
Like
thing
I see
to
like a
emit
tiny little
light.
triangle of light going behind me.
You see it now?
Kind of. Yeah, no, I think I do. Sorry, no. Apparently, just the map was that was on me. I wasn't in the right spot of the map. That's on me. My bad.
Okay. All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure because.
No, you're good. Sorry.
All right, cool. So you are leading the way, John.
All right.
You open up into this area of what you're seeing is what's in front of you. Just a lot of dusty corridors now that you've gone down those long spiral steps. And you're, I don't know, vaguely hear some sort of eerie chanting echoing through the entire area here. You can't quite tell the direction it's coming from, but it just seems to echo across all the walls, this faint, almost whispering chanting in your ears.
You hear that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I reckon that, wherever that chanting's coming from is probably, unfortunately, our destination.
Yeah? Wouldn't be the worst place for us to go, probably. Or maybe it would be.
Maybe it would be.
But I welcome
Who's
it.
to say?
Whatever it is we find.
Alright, well.
I guess I'll do a perception check to see where I hear it coming from.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
If only it wasn't perception.
If only. Oh.
Yeah, so you kind of like listen, try to figure out, but the way it's sort of bouncing off the walls, you can't really get a read on which direction it's coming from.
Hmm.
Well, I'm stumped.
Mooney puts one of his ears up to the air and also less. With a 4, well,
Yeah, your hearing's kind of going in this ear, so you're kind of hearing it out of the left one anyways, so you think maybe it's like coming from that way. You're not 100% sure though.
Yes. There's chanting, guys. I don't know if we established that, right?
Well, the place feels like a maze. Maybe we'll do the left wall trick and just go through all of it.
A left wall trick? What do you mean?
Follow the left wall, and eventually you'll find your way out.
Oh. Alright, that's a new trick to me, but,
Is it the right wall trick? I can never remember.
Well, I do say that right is right? Or is that...
I don't know. I'm not following the left wall.
right?
I think left wall is the way to go.
Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna follow John. What a lovely large room we have.
Yeah, so you guys walk into this room, what appears to be maybe the living quarters of someone.
Wow.
There's a wooden table and chairs that sort of sit off in the corner of this room, and there's a couple of what appear to be somewhat divided rooms that have kind of some moldy straw cots that you assume people used to sleep on.
Wonderful.
I just continue to follow the left wall.
Yeah, you keep on following the left wall. You go all the way around that entire left wall there.
Mm-hmm.
John kind of running his hand along it the whole way and ends up right there. And keeps on going forward.
Yeah.
He's not waiting for nobody.
No.
Alright, y'all, come on now.
John waits for no man.
John's in charge. Deal with it.
Oh.
I stop here.
Yep, so you enter into this room. It appears to be some more well-made rooms. Some of these actually looking like they have some chests of some kind in them. And you do see a large well in the middle of the room.
That is a well-made room.
With a sort of rope and pulley mechanism kind of bolted to the cross beams above it.
Crossbeam. Now, you said there was chests in here?
Yep, you do see some from at least the rooms you can see. You do see them kind of they seem to be sitting sort of next to the beds.
Alrighty. Mooney's gonna split off and,
Yeah.
start investigating some rooms. I'm gonna pop
Yeah.
open his chest.
Yeah, so you do notice that it is sort of secured with a rusted padlock.
A rusted padlock, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing a little quarterstaff can't handle.
Okay, go ahead.
He actually just takes his quarterstaff and secures it against the base of the padlock, trying to not be as loud this time.
Okay.
Being that they are now in the basement, presumably, and kind of just. Whoop. So let's roll attack.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a padlock.
All right, it's not moving.
Right. It's a stationary object. You hit it. Yeah. So you sort of lift it up and you crack down on it. You do hear some sort of cracking going on within the padlock, but you're not 100% sure if it's open.
He reaches down and tries to jiggle it free.
Yeah, you jiggle it. It's definitely looser than it was before, but it's not open.
He's just gonna try to do a little bit of a kick to it. Actually, no. He's gonna give it another go with the quarterstaff, jamming down on it.
Yeah.
He felt it get looser, and figures, oh, I don't know. Yeah. Do I hit it?
Yes, you hit.
All right, cool.
Anything above a nat 1, I'm gonna say you hit.
Right,
yeah, so you bring that quarterstaff down on it, and it breaks open.
Alrighty, well, let's see what y'all got hiding in here. Yeah, pops it open.
Yep. So you actually find 11 gold and 6 silver in
my gosh,
a
I have
pouch
money
that
now.
appears to be made of human skin.
Oh,
You said 6 silver?
60 silver.
60. Okay.
you
And
missed the
human skin
important
pouch.
fact of
Yes.
And I take that out and I, look at it. I don't know what human skin, that's been tanned into leather, looks like. I'm not a discerning leather worker.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, peer inside. I do notice that it smells a little funny.
There is a nipple on it, but it could be anything.
Oddly supple. Wait, there's a nipple? Ed Gein?
I just said that. I don't know.
Is John going?
I have to stay at the left wall. No, I'm over here.
Do I notice anything inside the pouch, or is it empty?
No, that was what held the pouch. What was in the pouch?
Ah, I see. There's money inside the pouch.
Yes.
This is the
Lovely.
right wall you followed to get here? What are you doing? We're gonna get lost.
Well, I just have, eyes that can see through the darkness, so... I just saw an open room, and I said, oh, howdy. Oh,
Yeah,
and
another chest.
he's walking away. And I follow after him. Oh, another chest.
I try to pick the lock. Do I have only one lockpick? Is it broken now, or what?
No, I would say your thieves' tools has more.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to...
Any good thief would have more than one lockpick.
You would think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really love that I have to click through 2 different things to be able to use the tool properly.
Yeah, that is weird.
And Mooney goes to investigate
15.
another chest as well.
Yeah, you managed to pick the lock open.
Beautiful.
Do I need
Inside, you find 3 moss agates.
through what? Sorry?
Folded in a piece of black cloth.
Moss agates?
Yes.
Like
It's
a rock.
it's a
Pretty rock?
gemstone. Yeah.
Ah.
Pretty rock. You could probably sell those pretty rocks for some
Yeah, no,
gold.
I pocket the rocks.
And Mooney does what Mooney does with a quarterstaff.
Okay, go ahead and...
Hey, he hits
Yeah.
it real good.
Yep, again, you hear some cracking. You don't quite make it through, though.
And he goes for it again.
Mhm. Yep.
And he
Second time you hit it, breaks it.
crack it open.
Yep.
And what's inside?
You open up that one. You actually find a black leather eye patch with what appears to be a carnelian, which is another sort of an orange gemstone sewn into the eye patch.
Pretty. He puts it on.
Wait,
He
what?
doesn't have. He doesn't need it. He puts it over his left eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please tell me he now has to do perception checks at disadvantage now.
Oh no, he'll just make attacks at disadvantage because he doesn't have depth perception.
Aw. Darn it. Like that a cool eye patch.
Yeah, no worries.
It's cool.
It is cool.
It is.
You'll
sick.
you'll get a plus 1d4 cool modifier for when you're trying to be cool.
Well, I am really hot. Remember, I rolled a 9 out of 10.
Yes, you were canonically very hot.
And maybe
I'm
you can
canonically
convince him to let
hot,
you
and
use
now
that on
I'm
some
slightly
persuasion
cooler.
checks occasionally.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Carnelian eye patch. I don't know where
Yep.
to put that. I don't know if I have an inventory.
Maybe like
Oh, I do.
description. maybe put it
can
over
add
eyes.
custom
Equipment.
items to the inventory. If you just go to manage inventory, you can go to
Carnelian?
add custom item.
I'm just putting it. 1 pound, I would say this weighs, right?
Yeah, if that.
We'll just
Yeah.
put 1.
Are you trying to unlock that other chest?
You know, I was just waiting. But yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I lost my thieves' tool.
Takes about 8 years for it to show up anyways, so you might as well.
That's true.
I'm not actually in that room. Don't acknowledge me, please.
Look at me.
13.
Yeah, you sort of dig around, but you're not quite getting you're not quite getting it to pop open the way you did before.
Well, I guess
you
I
can just roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get someone to do that.
Right.
Should I do that, or I'm gonna try to? I saw him hitting it. I was like, so I'm gonna try that with my short sword, which doesn't seem like it would work as well. But
So yeah, you go to like sort of as you've done so many times before. You go to just smack it down on it. You actually end up sort of slipping a little bit. I'm gonna have you roll damage.
God, darn it.
Okay, so you're gonna take half of that. So we'll say you take 3 damage
All right.
just from you slipping and falling on your.
And now he's mad, so he's just gonna start palm striking the lock.
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
Stupid lock. Oh.
Yeah, you punch it. Yeah, you hear a crack as you hit it.
And he does it again.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
critically hit the lock.
Yeah, you go, and it just snaps open, just from the sheer force of your punch.
Stupid lock. He mutters under his breath.
Yeah. All right, and so what you see in there is a silver short sword.
Ooh.
Fascinating. I pick it up.
What is John up to? He said he was going to hit it.
Yeah. Let me do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit it. Oh, that's my favorite one.
Jeez, I'm just.
Huh?
I just love the gibberish that it showed there. But yeah, you hit. Sneak attack will not apply. You do hear a little bit of like sort of cracking within the lock itself, but it doesn't quite pop open.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for it again. Going to bust this lock open.
Yeah, you sort of hit it again. You get it at like a right angle and it pops open. Inside, you find an ivory hairbrush that appears to have sort of silver tines or bristles or whatever the word actually is for it. It's a very fancy hairbrush.
I pick it up because it does look valuable, but I'm very curious about it.
Yeah.
Very glad that I didn't find that.
Found
I've
a
been very sad.
hairbrush.
Oh. Well, I found a silver short sword.
Cool.
So, yeah. Oh, and this cool eye patch. Look at it. I got a cool eye patch.
Like going to mess with your depth perception?
My who?
Fair enough.
I hardly know her.
You don't think that, downing whiskey before every fight was already doing that?
Just didn't think I'd want to make it even worse, but hey,
I am a master of dealing with what is, actually then what is not, which is the double, so to speak.
I'm a master of dealing with things that aren't there.
You understand?
All right, so what do you do? Is Mooney holding on to the short sword? Is he giving it to John? Is he
Oh, he's totally giving
using
it to
it
John.
as a back scratcher?
No, he's gonna give it to John. I don't really use these.
Tossing it down the well? Yeah.
I mean, you can keep the hairbrush. You don't need to trade or nothing. You can just have this. I'm not too good with
I
swords.
give you one of the gems I found, because I had 3.
Ooh, that's a pretty rock.
Yeah,
moss
it's a
agate.
very nice rock.
Is it anything special about the short sword, or is it just a short sword for all I know?
It's a silver short sword.
Does that change
So
anything?
it's,
At all?
so-
I don't think
protected
so, right?
against the undead.
Ah!
Yeah. There's certain.
Got it. So
It basically acts to negate the whole resistance against non-magical attacks.
Gotcha.
So things
Which
that
presumably
have that
all
will
these things have had.
resistance. So one of your swords, your other one will not.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
I will be assuming you're using the silvered as your primary.
Yeah, and then the other one that I'm using is the one that's glowing. And I'm putting the third one away.
Okay. You're not gonna hold it in your teeth?
Doesn't seem efficient.
No, it's not.
And if I ever crit fail with one of them, I might pull it out. But until then,
Fair. But anyways, where are you guys going? What are you doing? You're still hearing this ghostly chanting in the background.
Well, time to continue following that wall, right? Lead the way, John.
1 second. I'm trying to add that sword.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I couldn't find silver short swords.
There isn't.
You can just click on your short sword and you can add in the modifiers if
There
it's
you
silver.
go.
Ah, silver.
It's not listed as its own thing.
Custom.
I melt it down and I
Customized
coat
silver.
my quarterstaff with
Ooh.
silver.
I did it. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I have one silvered short sword.
Just to let you know, I do totally allow stuff like that in my game. If you want to silver your quarterstaff, absolutely.
I would love that.
It costs money, but you can do
I don't know. I got 11 gold pieces now. I'm kind of made of it.
it.
Oh, speaking of
That's
that,
not how much it costs to silver something, but okay.
we never
Yeah, that
discussed
makes
it before
sense.
we started that when we first did this. What would have been our starting money have been? I didn't know what to do, so right now I
Oh,
technically have
well,
0
I
money.
mean, your starting money would have been whatever you had. So you took starting equipment.
Yeah.
So whatever money you gained would have just been the money you gained from your back.
Okay.
So
I'm a
your
monk, so I'm
background
assuming I came in
specifically-
with no money
That's
at
the
all.
thing about the background. I don't know which one I should have chose because I didn't know. So
Wait, did you not choose a background?
I chose modest, but I don't know what that means.
I mean,
there's
that is not a background.
You're right. Fair enough. Which one's
Modest is not a background.
that's like the money descriptions on this. Okay, you have your you have your
Oh
lifestyle.
no.
expenses.
That's lifestyle.
Sorry.
That's irrelevant.
Sorry.
That's how much it costs for you to live your daily.
Ah.
Background is
I'm a haunted
something
one.
completely different.
Yeah,
You are
you're
haunted. Okay, so haunted one, it should give, I believe, 15.
All right, cool. Because it didn't, so I will add 15 gold.
I was a hermit, so I don't think I start with any.
Yeah, I think you specifically have to select that when you're in the inventory section and you go into starting equipment and you go into equipment and then it shows the list of what you gain for haunted one.
Gotcha.
Oh no, haunted one actually does not give you gold.
Okay, I got no money. That's fair with me.
I start out with 5 gold pieces as a hermit.
Hey! You're richer than the one who is mentally wounded. Congratulations.
Let's go!
Yeah!
So now I got an extra 16 gold pieces. Woo!
I feel like with the
Nice.
backstory I had come up with, though, I would have had something, but I don't really care.
Yeah. You got nothing left now.
I guess
after,
that's fair.
you know,
Maybe, yeah.
the various taverns and traveling.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Sorry for derailing there a little bit.
Anyways. Yeah, it's alright. We get distracted easily.
Oh, I never gave myself proficiency bonuses for my whoopsies. Oh, but that did. Okay, I just need to. I've got medicine, which would have been useful earlier, and religion.
Nice.
Makes sense. And I also have an herbalism kit that I am proficient in.
Actually, what did you get in your medicine? What's your proficiency? It'd be what, +2 now?
Yeah, it'd be plus another 2.
Okay. So yeah, you would have actually known that the skeleton you found had actually been killed by several stab wounds.
Ah,
Fun.
well, how about that?
So there were now you know.
If you didn't know, well, now you know.
Yeah, the woman whose skeleton you now carry
Nice.
murdered.
Guys, I just realized it was stab wounds the whole time.
Yeah, it just suddenly comes to mind. You're like,
Skeleton that
of
I've been
course,
carrying.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I was slowly piecing it together as I was smacking locks.
Yeah. You're just like, well, I mean,
Suddenly
blood
clicked.
force drama wouldn't have worked.
Sorry,
But anyways,
audience, I messed
John,
up the camera there for a second.
You are. Oh yeah. Did you do something to the camera?
I accidentally switched up the size of the map. Well, back to the left wall.
Yeah. All right. You following along the left wall.
Do it.
All right. You come to a staircase leading down.
Uh-oh.
Guess we go down deeper. Maybe we'll find that monster.
I suppose so. But don't worry, I've got a cool eye patch to face it with now. Oh, man.
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Give me one. Actually, I'm gonna need you to backtrack for a second because I forgot about something.
Fair.
Let me just move you guys back. So, John, you would have stopped right here.
Fair enough.
Because you were not even remotely looking for this. So, you are going to fall down into a... Yeah, you are going to fall down into a spike trap.
Oh.
Ah,
Don't we get a saving throw or anything? Just fall? Alright.
No, you were not... You did not tell me at all that you were trying to look out for anything.
I guess that's fair.
So you were just bolting. So, yeah. You are going to take 1d6 bludgeoning damage. So you're going to take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are going to take
some piercing damage.
10 piercing damage from the spikes.
Oh my!
And you are prone right now.
Yeah. Ow!
It's a fair response. You alright there?
No!
Fair enough. I reached my quarterstaff down to, help him up out of the pit.
I take
Yeah,
help.
Yeah, you're able to grab onto that, no problem. As you're sort of pulling him up and out of there, you do see around the corner a creature
Hey,
comes
that.
over to investigate the sounds of screams.
Right? Yeah. Tracks.
And I am going to go ahead and have you guys roll initiative.
Son of a biscuit. Come on. High roller. Alright. Yeah, alright.
Nice.
I did it that time. Because it didn't do it. I mean, that's better than my first roll, but I did do it. The first I clicked on it. I'm mad.
One day you'll get it right.
I did it right that time. It just didn't work. The
It's
audience
okay,
can tell
you
you.
know.
If you watch the stream,
Everybody makes mistakes.
if you watch
one
the stream, you
day.
see that I'm clicked.
Everyone, it happens sometimes.
Not-
We all
not-
have off days.
I'm not taking the
After
slander.
falling into that spike trap, you're really on edge. You're really ready for anything.
Apparently.
This creature's
Yeah, my 22 is
really
under
dumb.
your 13 for some reason. I guess it did not do it on its own. Do you have to do it?
Oh, yeah, I just have to adjust
Gotcha.
it.
I thought
I'm
it
just
did it on its own. I
rolling
was like, weird.
I'm just rolling the others.
No, that's
into
fair. No,
initiative.
I wasn't trying to like shame you for not doing it faster. I just thought it did. I thought the game did it.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't. A little bit strange, but yeah. Alright. Anyways, there we go. It is now in order. John, you are the first to sort of feel the adrenaline surging
I
through your
hightail
body
it out of there
after
'cause I'm at
your
4
near-death
health.
experience. Looking at this pale, gross monster with beady, lifeless eyes that appears to have the remnants of human gore around its mouth.
Fun.
good.
Yeah, I run over here away from it, and then
Fair.
I guess
You gonna shoot over me?
I might have.
Use my bald head as a sniping mount?
How does it work with the fact that I had currently been like 2 short swords to put them away? Like, how does that work? So I can grab my crossbow.
So you can stow one of those as a single object interaction.
Okay,
Is your crossbow a
I
one-hander?
believe so. It's
Yeah,
a hand
he's got
crossbow.
the
Yeah.
It's
hand
a hand crossbow. Yeah, then you only need to store one of them to shoot it.
Okay, yeah. I store the one that's not my light, my silvered one.
Okay.
Drax?
Yeah, and I go to shoot him.
Okay.
And I succeed.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely do.
With
Go
a
ahead and roll
21, I
damage.
better succeed or I'm leaving the game.
Well, we never know. You do not get sneak attack, but hey,
Yeah, I do, because I'm near my friends.
you are. But
That's
there's
what,
no
isn't that what it was?
there's
We're
no
not near the
ally within
monster.
5 feet.
Oh, it's within
of
it.
the
You're right.
monster.
No, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've never played a rogue before, so I just still don't fully understand
Yeah.
sneak attack. My bad.
All right. Takes a little bit to get used to. Sneak attack's a little strange.
Oh, sorry guys. Ignore that.
What are you
Yeah.
clicking
Ignore
that
the-
does that?
Ignore the Carnoffel code that he's posting in chat.
Yeah, it's oopsies.
Yeah, it totally means nothing, guys. Not at all related to a secret ARG.
Not at all.
That would be cringe.
It's definitely not, hexadecimal. It's not.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not.
hexadecimal.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you what code it might be, but it's not that.
Yeah. There's no way that's hexadecimal.
Yeah.
Anything else from John?
No,
Image is
not at all.
Okay. That is fair.
That's not true. I will say I do move right here so they can get a line of sight easier if they need to. I'm willing to
Okay.
peek around, move a little bit over so there's more room.
Yeah. So James is going to push past Vela and is going to take a shot on this thing.
Here we go.
He is going to hit it.
Woo!
Let's go.
Yeah, he hits it and just a massive blast of force energy. And this thing looks like it is on its last legs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Well, all right then.
All right. Well, Mooney stows his quarterstaff and whips out the crossbow, the light crossbow, and
Okay.
shoots his shot.
Yeah.
Skibbity wop.
That is going to hit.
a boobop
Yep. And with
for
that,
7
this thing
damage.
drops and sort of tumbles down the stairs a little bit. And is dead.
Beautiful.
Did we get him?
I think so.
Cool.
And John, you suddenly see something come running towards you.
Gosh darn it. Guys, we got another one.
Yeah, oh, and no surprise there. And I stow my light crossbow and pull out my quarterstaff, presumably.
Yeah.
Are we still in?
You are
Initiative
still
order?
you're still in initiative order, yes.
Okay.
Vela is going to step over here, and she is going to hit you with a Cure Wounds, John.
Woo!
Nice. Let's go.
She min rolled. You get
Let's-
4 HP back.
Woo!
Taco.
I'm almost not bloodied.
Let's go, baby. Almost not bloodied.
Heck yeah!
I'm gonna walk up to him. And I'm
Oh,
gonna short
Nope,
sword.
you are not yet,
Oh?
Uh-oh.
because around this corner,
Oh no.
This is where the bread is made.
this boy runs around
Oh, okay.
to sort of stepping over the body of his fallen ally and looking over at you. It is going to go ahead and dash as its action, and will get.
Fall into the spike trap.
Well, I need to check something. Yeah, it's unfortunately smart enough to avoid that.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, so it is going to step around the spike trap to
No!
sort of be in your space.
I don't like that.
All right, now it's John's turn.
I'm gonna walk right here. I'm gonna slice at him with my. I'm gonna put my crossbow away and grab my my other short sword, my silver
Okay.
one.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit him with that first.
Okay.
I think it's this one, right? Yes.
Okay. Nice
Alright.
hit.
Just a 9 though. Because
Yep, it's,
stupid friends aren't close enough.
but it is still a very nice hit.
Yeah. Now for my other one.
Let's see what we got. That one is going to hit as well
Woo!
with that 6 damage.
Woo! I did
It
15
is
damage.
not down, but it is wounded.
Woo! I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage.
You cannot. You
Why?
used your bonus action for two weapon
attack.
fighting.
Ah, didn't know that was a didn't. Okay,
Only one bonus action.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Didn't no, it's completely fair.
Yeah, you just forgot that it was a bonus action to use 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You can still run away, but it will
Opportunity.
Yeah.
it will be able to take an opportunity attack on.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a man about it.
All right.
Yeah.
James is going to see the creature in front of him, and he's going to try to blast it again. Ooh, yeah, yeah. So he sort of he's like duck, and he shoots the beam over your head.
My head?
And yes,
Do
And
I really have to
he-
duck?
he actually got a natural 20 on that.
Woo!
That's what I like to hear. Oh, baby. Yeah, I feel like he probably just rests his hand on top of my head.
Yeah, just using you as a scope, or like using you as a kickstand, essentially.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
I would
sniper
say
now.
with that, since we're using the super crits, it's gonna fall back into the spike pit.
Woo!
Woo!
So it is going to take 4 bludgeoning damage, and it is going to take. What's that? 2d10. Yeah,
Oh.
2d10 piercing damage, and this thing gets
dead.
spiked to death.
Woo!
Yeah. I'll take credit for that. My bald head, put in work. It's
Hell yeah.
it's the sniper tripod.
So what is Moony doing now?
He heard the noise coming from the other room, so he's gonna run in and give his buddy a hand. Oh, how's it going, John?
Didn't you?
Run past him.
Right?
Huh?
Okay, so you are you trying to run straight through the enemy square?
Yeah, there's a wall in between you and me right now, Chris.
Oh, okay.
For the sake of just the visuals for the audience, I'm moving back. I'm still there, though.
Okay.
I forgot
So
to
here's
actually
what
do
I
that.
think I'm going to attempt to do. Is I see this wall, and I'm going to, all right,
Okay.
use some of
Okay.
my cool monk acrobatics. I'm going to attempt to run up the wall and do like a swinging attack.
Okay.
Kind of bouncing from here off the side of that wall over onto this wall, and then land on the other side of it.
Okay, so
Does
you're
that make
trying
sense?
to sort of like do sort of a wall run and then hop to another wall and try to hit him in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check and an attack.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
All right. Quarterstaff. All right.
Okay. So
All right.
John, you see Moony. He runs up along the wall to his left-hand side, leaps over to the other side, runs along that wall. Halfway through, he sort of plants his quarterstaff right on the head of this thing. Go ahead and roll damage as you just sort of flip yourself over and land right on your feet behind this thing. Actually, with that hit, you kill it.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you
made it into
inspiration
the
for
room.
that. You get
All right.
inspiration for that. That was awesome.
Let's go.
I mumble under my breath. I could have done that too.
Yeah, but I'm small.
Yeah, but I have a
And
+7 to
that-
acrobatics. I could have done it, I swear.
Oh yeah, probably.
And that is the end of initiative.
I think it's also probably the end
The
of
end of the episode?
today. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
that is
cool way
where
to
we
end the
will end
day.
it for now.
An epic kill
Yeah.
by Chris.
You just absolutely just bodied this thing. You styled on it.
I'll put a little bit of style on it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Agreed.
But yeah, we will continue on, either going downstairs or investigating more of this level with the next session
Of
And
Gordan Ramsey's diners, drive-ins, and dives.
yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
you did it too good. He did it out of order, which made it even funnier when he did. It
it
was like diners, dives, and drive-ins.
Oh,
Hello, gamers / bakers.
But yeah, we'll be back next week. See you then.
See ya.
bye.
Bye, YouTube.